Good evening, hearty pranams, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day. भाइयों और बहनों सभी को आपका स्वागत है इस इवनिंग के सेशन में. Would like to quote Taji, the simplicity, purity and innocence of a childlike heart in its natural condition makes an ideal abode for the divine. The simplicity, purity and innocence of a childlike heart in its natural condition makes an ideal abode for the divine. So let's try to keep the simplicity, purity and sense of innocence in us during this session as we proceed with the session. A gentle reminder, as part of the Being Heartful Everyday initiative, we are trying to reach out to more and more hearts, and a gentle reminder for you to share, requesting you to share invitation of master classes link and Being Heartful Every Day with your friends and family members. The link is given in the Heartfulness app as well. Let's continue with our inspiration reading. We are rereading the Evolution of Consciousness Part 3. The field of the heart and the mind can extend across the full spectrum of consciousness, from the depths of subconsciousness all the way to the highest of superconsciousness. In the middle seats our conscious mind, affected at every point by what is happening along the full spectrum. From both the subconscious and the superconscious states, there is always a dynamic interplay. For example, even when we are fully aware and alert to the present moment, our fears, likes, and dislikes from past experiences affect the way we feel. We may fear a specific situation that stops us from embracing an opportunity, or our desires pulls us towards other activities. So at no time is the conscious mind unaffected by our subconscious past. Similarly, inspiration from our superconscious can come at any moment. We may have some unexpected insight or inspiration that drives a decision that we would not normally consider. All three levels are always operating at any moment in time. The interplay is known in yoga as the interplay of the subtle bodies, Chit, Manas, Buddhi, and Ahankar. We have explored these four subtle bodies in part 2. Chit is consciousness, Manas is our contemplative mind, Buddhi is intellect, and Ahankar is ego. As they become refined and purified through the process of yogic cleaning, our awareness expands to encompass more and more spectrum of the consciousness. When we meditate intensely with yogic transmission, your heart opens and you develop the ability to experience the spectrum of consciousness as an integrated field. This is what yoga actually means, integrating, unifying the field. You become aware of all dimensions at the same time. Your consciousness expands. The mind is capable of being fully awake and in the world and yet deeply absorbed in the absolute at the same time. This is the state known as Sahaj Samadhi, where everything can be known through superconsciousness perception, the direct perception of nature. Traditional samadhi is often defined as the stone-like consciousness where you don't feel anything. But that is not as subtle as Sahaj Samadhi, where we develop a 360-degree consciousness all around. In Sahaj Samadhi, we see everything to the extent possible: front, back, past, present, future. Everything can be in our view. The extent to which one can expand in the consciousness is nothing but the reflection of evolution. So while we are working, we are focused on work, on the surroundings, on the TV, if it is on in the room, on something happening outside the office, and also on the source. We are focused on the transmission that is happening inside and the condition that is prevailing within, on something that is about to come into our system, on the thoughts that are arising, and on the next step we should be taking. And yet we remain peaceful, seeing all these things at the same moment. Automatically, this consciousness becomes 360-degree consciousness. We are not focusing on any particular thing. The moment we focus on a particular thing, it is no longer meditation, but concentration instead. So, in this state, we see how our consciousness can expand, and we are able to utilize our minds in such a dynamic way. There is also another way of looking at the spectrum of consciousness, and that is from personal or individual to collective. This is the spectrum of mind to heart. Our mind gives us our individual identity through the ego ahankar, whereas the heart is collective. In the words of Ramchandra Fatehgar, what is this we of ours? It is our hearts. It is through the heart that we are all connected. This is the hope of our future, and yoga is the key to unlocking this whole spectrum of consciousness. As we take in Taji's wisdom, let's prepare for the universal prayer. Very gently and softly, let's close our eyes, bring our attention to the present moment. With a sense of wonder and childlike innocence, let's try to dive deep within and connect with the source that is ever so present in our heart. traversing from the I to we. Try to feel the inner connectedness with each and every one present in this world. Feeling sense of oneness. So all pray that all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion. And real faith is growing stronger in them. आइए प्रार्थना करें कि सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। Let's imagine that the entire world is engulfed with love, peace, and grace. कल्पना करें कि पूरा धरती प्रेम, शांति और दिव्य कृपा से भर रहा है। Bring your attention to the present moment. Try to feel your condition. Make a sankalpa that you will make an effort to maintain the condition, be in this condition through the rest of the evening. And whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. As we log out from the session, a gentle reminder to take some time out to write in your journal, take stock of the entire week's event, your actions, your thoughts, your intention. And if there is any changes that you'd like to make, or if there is an experience that you would want to note down that brought about the feeling of gratitude within, I urge you to do so. And to intensify the condition that we are feeling at the moment, perhaps during the bedtime meditation, reconnecting with the source and sleeping with the source would help us to be in a better place to receive the morning meditation. Day being Saturday, we are at the end of this week's session. I hope it has been a entire week filled with a sense of wonder within you. We will take up another quality tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining in for the evening session. Have a wonderful evening ahead.